Hey, what's up? It's Erin. It's Tuesday afternoon, and we are back for another Money Mamas Live. Lots of interesting things going on. Yeah, both good and neutral and not good. But we'll go over those. We'll update on all the stuff going on. I'll tell you what I know, what I've learned, and we'll go into some more details because I still want to make sure people understand what Crowdrising is, how it works, and this another interesting one that just popped up. So we'll go over all of that as soon as we get started. So what I am doing too is waiting for my groceries to show up. I know that's funny, but I buy my groceries online a lot, bonds.com. You should try it. And it's really great because then I get to shop at like 1 in the morning and they show up, but they're not here yet. So I'm a little bummed. And maybe I ordered them for tomorrow. I don't really know. My groceries were supposed to be here. But anyway, let's move on. So let's do our update. Oh, look, I think that's them. Hello? Okay, great. Yes, that's my groceries. I'm going to pause this broadcast and go get my groceries. Okay. Yes, that just happened. My groceries got here. Okay. So that's funny. And they were out of popsicles. I had even like ordered 2 boxes of popsicles and said, no, I'm not going to get 2 boxes. I'll just get one. They were 2 different kinds. And then the one that I ordered, they didn't bring. It's going to be some bummed kids. No popsicles. We'll have to remedy that. And no coffee. That was kind of my saddest moment. No coffee. Okay, so now that we're back, let's do our update on programs happening right now. And make sure my drawing board is working today. All right. Is this the present to everybody? I know. I was getting confused. Hold on. Put that back on. Okay. This on. Great. Present to everyone. Great. Okay. Should be working. All right. So we have our Revshares. And in the world of Revshares, nope, that color's not working for me. White seems to work the best. In the world of Revshares, let's just start with our happies. The ones that are still going well, For Dad Pays, MPA, and TNT. Those are going well because they're stable. They just keep going. New ones, brand new. Not quite brand new, but I've heard good things from several people. I have not myself funded these, but I'm in it. It's called TSG. Oh my gosh, I can't remember what that stands for. Let me see. TSG, Top Share Global. Top Share Global. Yes, I am in Top Share Global. I have not started funding it yet, but that one's still new. It's always, basically with these things, you should probably get in early. And then a bet, what I'd like to do is like calculate how much money, depending on returns, how much money you'd have to put in right away in order to get like your money back in 30 days or less. And then maybe you just put that much in, but you'd probably have to have quite a bit of money put into some of these to get the money coming back in. But TSG seems to be going well so far. Top Share Global. It also seems to have admin that people trust, but I mean, when don't they, right? Like they always do at the beginning. Okay, so another good news. Somebody who's getting their smile back would be URS. They are coming back. Even though they went through their rough period, URS seems to be making a comeback. Tom, not Tom from Flip the Seeds Tom, but a different Tom who had a stroke, pretty big deal, but he's coming back and he said that they are not going away. They are not going under, and he's going to come back in. And they are, whatever the thing was that they had promised in the beginning that would be like the safety net in case things went wrong, he's turning that on. So actually URS is coming back. I did make money. I am clicking my 5 ads again a day, but they have their withdraw and their purchase and their money in turned off right now because they're getting things ready. And they did have a launch date. I can't remember what it was though. I want to say like the 28th. So maybe in a few days, maybe like a week from now. They need about a week, they said. That's what the last update said. That's right. When I read it on Friday the 19th, wasn't that Friday the 19th? 18th, whatever that was. The 18th, that they needed about a week to get it ready. But congratulations, URS. You get your smile back. Okay. And what else do we have? We have, the TT3, which is just doing whatever. And the Uni, so far from what I've heard from Uni, they did not come back. And really sad news, F3 is a goner. Yep, they're going to give you all your money back, and I don't think we'll see that one come back. So that's Revshares. If you want to know, if you want to know, I'm also in the Zuko ad network, but I never funded. I have $0 in there. I did put money into Uni. No, I'm sorry. I signed up for Uni. I never put money in, and then they went down. So I'm actually very happy about that decision. Seems like there's another one, but this one I'm in. I have not funded yet. It's got a good calculator, a very complicated calculator actually, but so far it seems like, a couple $100 in, you're going to start seeing some good payments coming back in about 2 weeks. So check this one out. But let's talk about the new ones. So that's our Revshare business. If you want to know about any of these, you can visit BizRank Pro /Money Mamas Live. I think so. BizRank Pro /Money Mamas Live. And that will tell you all about this stuff. Okay, so let's trash that and see what this new thing is. All right, Let's go have a look. There's this new thing that came out. I did some scam searches for it. You know, the name plus the word scam did come up, but it wasn't substance. It was just like someone was trying to tag and piggyback off of keywords. So I haven't found anything yet. However, there's not a lot of information. What I do know is this thing is launching. This thing is launching July 4th. And I also know that it won't launch unless they have 50,000 people in a country. This morning, there was just over 100,000 total signed up worldwide. So this thing is going to take a wee bit of time, I think, to actually get going, but that's not bad. Here's how it works. This thing, I'll show you the website in a second. This thing, I keep saying, what it looks like so far, and again, there's not a lot of information because they're fairly bare bones. They're building up the networks, but it's an advertising network, not a Revshare, like an actual global advertising network. Now, I'm still unclear about all the details of the company, but getting in is basically risk-free. Like, you go in and you confirm your email address, and that's it. There's no money that you're putting in. This does not have a fee to sign up. There's no fee. There's no processor that you're going into. I still don't know how you actually get paid. But what's happening is if you watch ads, you can make up to $25 an hour is what they're saying. So you could do that for 10 hours a week. And I believe there might be a maximum 10 hours a week because that's what they keep saying. That's $250 a week. That's $1,000 a month for watching ads. But it's not just like sitting there and watching ads like you're watching a timer go down. These kind of ads are video ads. So they are saying, you know how like YouTube, you put the ad in front of the video and force the person to watch it, and then you pay the person who made the video? They're doing it the opposite. They're paying people to watch the video. So these would be video ads, commercials. They said like TV pilot. So maybe that's where the hour thing comes in. Like you might be asked to watch an entire TV pilot. What else? You might have to, like a movie trailer, anything that comes in a video form. Yeah. So I don't write into my face. Movie trailer, anything that comes in that form would be something that you could potentially watch. I'm going to turn my sound off again because my groceries showed up. Okay. Excellent. And $25 an hour. But wait, there's more. Here's where it gets interesting. What if instead of you watching the 10 hours a week, you got other people to do it for you? And I don't mean like actually hiring out your friends, but you really could. You could get people to sign up and just say, hey, like this is $25 an hour up to 10 hours a week. It's totally part-time. Basically in your afternoon, like each day you watch 2 hours a day for 10 days, 2 hours a day. You know, you could do that, I guess, or watch 5 hours. That's kind of crazy to watch 5 hours of ads. But if you did 2 hours a day, Monday through Friday, then you could get paid $1,000. Now, let me tell you where it gets interesting. When you have referrals, you get paid. Oh, am I too low? It's not letting me write. Oh, I can't write down there. Okay. It's the bottom of the screen. Okay. So when you bring in referrals, you get $5 an hour, up to, I should say. And the other thing I want to look for is what this up to means. Like, is it really challenging to make the 25? It might be. Like, are you only going to make $1 an hour? That's not so worth it. And I don't think they're going to get a lot of people to do it then. So hopefully this up to $25 an hour thing pans out. I suppose if it was $10 an hour, would I do it? Would I watch TV for an hour a day for $10? Maybe, but here's where it gets interesting. Let's say you have people that have a computer or a mobile device or whatever. It said 90% of the stuff can actually be done on any sort of mobile device, so it's really easy to do. You get paid up to $5 an hour when they do their watching. Huh? So you get 10 people under you and they all do this times 5, you're making $50 every time they watch, times their 40 hours. That's, see how this works? If they all did their 10 hours a week, you would be making $2,000 a month off of these people watching their 10 hours a week. You could also add this to your 1,000. You'd now be making $3,000 a month just by watching TV. And I'll say it again, I don't have all the info. What I'm sharing with you exactly what I have. So there's still some pieces and questions that we have to get answered, like how do they pay out? How much information do they need to actually pay? Who pays? What does this up to mean? Is that from like $1 up to 25, or is it from 20 to 25? Like, is it, you know, some of them you watch it for a minute and you get 5 cents versus other ones you watch it for an hour and you get $25. Like, I don't know. We have to see what all the different variables are, but it's interesting. So if you can get these people to, and then this goes 10 levels deep. And so you get $5 off the top part, but I think what it said is down, all the way down, like, whoa, 10 levels deep, you get $1 per hour for those people. So let me show you why this is interesting. Let me do my screen share and go take you over and show you. Okay. This is a sign up page. If you want to get going right now, you can go to this thing. It should work. It's called bizerin.thwglobal.com. Let me do this so I can write on my screen. You know how much I love to write on my screen. If you don't, I'm going to tell you, hey, guess what? I like to write on my screen. Okay. So I should be able to do it here. Okay, so my link is bizerin.thwglobal.com. And I could write that nicer. bizerin.thwglobal.com. Okay, let me share with you. Oh no, I'm going to erase everything. Let me share you what's going on. So it says up to 25 hours, must be 21 or older to do this. And you become an IV, which is an international viewer. So some of the interesting details on here, like I said, it's TV pilots, movie trailers, video surveys, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Lots and lots and lots more. So they need, oh, here's what it was. They need 50,000 people in each country in order for this to take off. So I don't know how many. They just said they passed like the 5,000 mark. When I started, I got an email the next day that said the US passed the 5,000 mark. So that's 10% there. It's growing very quickly. Check this out. Up here, I will zoom in for your convenience. Okay, registered to date, 108,000. That's very much bigger. The last person registered is here. It officially launches in 297 hours, and the average registration per hour is 884. 884 people per hour are signing up to this thing. They are planning to go very, very big. I don't know if this is a real thing. I am so very, very skeptical of basically everything I learn about online. I don't know. But what I do know is that they're not asking for any money. Registration is easy. See this? I think, Yeah, it still says Biz Aaron at the top. So if you did, my regular B as Z Aaron, bizaaron.thw no, thwglobal.com. You hit register, you can register. I'm pretty sure you can register everyone in your house too. Let me show you what this looks like in the back and why this thing was so interesting to me. So we'll go in. Okay, so these are the people, and I have only just started this. I showed Amy Lee like yesterday. She was the only person. Now here's what's interesting. Are you ready? So I have 3 people since yesterday, but why not, right? Like they can start getting people in. Check out this. So my sponsored users, these are the people, if they watch their ads, I make $5, up to $5 an hour. I have to figure out again what the up to means. The binary is where it gets interesting. There's me. Watch this. These people are all under me somewhere, and I have no idea why. But it seems like you get people placed under you. Look at this. So everybody's at $0 still, obviously, but this just keeps going. You're going to get this too. I have no idea what this is, but look at how many levels deep this goes. It's nuts. It's totally nuts. So I have no idea what this means, but I think it's pretty cool. My dual team tree view. What? I don't even know. And there's no information on here yet. And even if you go to like anything like the privacy, there's no privacy policy yet. It says coming soon. So again, it's just a holding website right now. There's nothing for you to see except you have referrals and your information. There's nothing else in here. There's nowhere to put payment information. There's nothing. So sign up. I mean, why not? The worst that happens is there's an email given. Okay, that's it. Let's go back over here. Stop sharing. Okay, that is the one. Isn't that bizarre? So up to, let's see if we can say this, up to $25 an hour. You get up to $5 an hour for every person that comes under you. And it said $1, up to $1. Let me go read it again. Up to $1 for every person 10 levels deep. You build a 10-level team of thousands or more to do the same, and you would earn up to $40 monthly for each person within 10 levels. Oh, that's great, actually. Within 10 levels, $40 a month per person. What if you have 1,000 people under you? At $40 a month, you're making $4,000 for doing nothing. And then you do your 10 hours, and you've earned $5,000 for the month for like doing nothing. No, well, I mean, you have to watch. So think about companies. Okay, so here's what it is. THW wants to be bigger and better than YouTube and become one of the world's largest advertising giants. Think about most companies would pay a minimum of $1.50 a minute and sometimes more for a subscriber to watch their advertised content, which comes out to a minimum of $90 per hour, which THW Global will be paying up to $40 of such $90 back to its viewers, the IV, the international viewers, who are doing the viewing of such content. THW Global plans to take 90% of that money in excess of the $40 per hour they pay out to the field and spend it on new TV, radio, and print ads to build the internet brand of YouTube type videos. They have a plan. So they expect to get paid about $90 an hour. They're going to kick back up to $40 an hour, $25 for us, and then for your referrals, however they plan their $40 an hour. And then keep the rest and build the company. It's not a bad model, but then again, we've seen these all before. We've seen so many of these. Okay, questions about this. Let me put the link back up. So I'm going to erase this stuff, and I'm going to attempt to type, although sometimes this turns out goofy. BizAaron.THW global.com. There we go. Let me put that there. There we go. Ta-da! All right. So that's the new one. No money in. You're not going to have to like fund an account or do anything like that. You just sign up. Just sign up. Once a country gets 50,000 people, then they can start doing the ads. We'll see how it pans out. I think it sounds kind of fun. Okay, let's go into what this Crowdrising thing is. I am still working on Crowdrising. Oh, I should update you. Nah, the Flip the Seeds. We're just going to leave that one for now. Flip the Seeds is getting a, I don't know if I could draw that, like, what? It's getting kind of a, we shall see. When I started, when most people found out about this program, it was 5 to 8 weeks to be paid out. The recent announcement was it's 10 weeks to pay out. So I'm at my 8 weeks. I'm at my 8 weeks, and I guess I will wait 2 more and then decide what's happening. It seems strange, you know, to say 5 to 8 weeks, 5 to 8 weeks. Oh no, just kidding. Now it averages 10 weeks. It's the average is 10. And, you know, me understanding math and what averages means, I said, well, the average of 1 and 19 is 10. If you, I mean, like, averages don't have to come close to the mean. It's not necessarily hey, my pen's not working. It's not necessarily a measure of central tendency. Oh, that's why. Okay. What's going on? Let me do this. Present to everyone. Okay, I think that looks better. Oh, the pen's not working again. Okay, whatever. No need. So yeah, 1 and 19 still averages 10. So do some people wait 1 week and some people wait 19 and you get to 10 weeks? And should you be concerned or you just keep waiting? I don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody seems to know anything. So let's move on from worrying about that right now and look at Crowdrising. Okay, presentation time. Whee! Okay. Crowdrising. Why am I so interested in Crowdrising? Crowdrising. I am interested in it because I see things happening with it all the time that let me know that it's not going away. The first thing I see, well, actually, I'm going to take you back to live. Hold on. The first thing I see is that there's now 9,000 members. And if you recall, when I said I joined, it was like 1,000. And then there was like, woohoo, we passed 3,000, woohoo. So it's growing. There's still people coming in. It's a lot of growth. The reason that's important is because they are continuing to create new, better ways to keep it growing. So Crowdrising is a peer-to-peer direct funding system. The way it works is you have 3 things to do. And if you do these 3 things, you have great likelihood of being very successful. The first thing is sign up for an account. And you may certainly sign up at crowdrising.net/ref/BizAaron. Ta-da, aren't you surprised? It's BizAaron. Eventually, I don't know. I wonder if someone's going to steal my name somewhere and start using it, and then I have to use another name. I don't think I'm that popular yet that someone would do that. So you have to sign up. Now, the second thing you do is you level up with 20 bucks. This is how much you are going to take out of your pocket, and you really do not need to do any more than that. However, and this gets you to level 1. And what happens on level 1 is you are now allowed to take donations in. That's how you start getting money in. You can only get up to $100 at this level. If you want more money, you need to move to level 2. And level 2 costs $40. But wait, the good news is if you have this money, you just use it to fund that and keep 60 bucks in your pocket. And now you've moved up to level 2, and you've ever only been out $20. If you want to move up quicker and just do it out of your pocket, there's nothing stopping you from doing that. No, actually, I didn't have to self-fund this one. I self-funded. I have 2 different accounts, and that's actually okay with this, as long as you're in different lineage, meaning like you don't make an account and then you make an account under your own self. You are more than welcome to have different lineage. If you want to know more about that, I can tell you. I have 2 completely separate what do you want to call them? Like lines that I'm in. So one of them is Biz Aaron, one of them is Isalise, and this person, like they're not connected. So I have my little account under here, and I have one under here, and everybody's okay with that. They're probably connected somewhere up the line, but this person didn't make his account under this person. So that's how they're separate. Okay. And the reason this is good is because there's still this thing that they're building and promising where it's the spillover. That's my spilling. Whoosh. And the spillover is where referrals come to you directly and you get them from other people. But if you don't do the 3 things, even with the spillover, it's not going to make too much difference. So number 1 is sign up. Number 2, level up. 20 bucks. You can get your first $100 for 20. If then it's 625. No. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting. It's over 1,000 here. Or is it exactly 1,000? You can get more money here because you're going to have more people paying to you. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked with myself. $20. And the third thing is invite 5 people to join. If you can do these 3 things, sign up, check. Pay 20 bucks, check. Invite 5 people. And this is the most important thing, educate them. Educate them on what to do with the 3 steps. If you do that, you are golden, golden, golden. There's a lot of people in these spillovers waiting and waiting, twiddling their thumbs, waiting for someone else to do the work. And now they're kind of mad because it's not going as fast as they want. It will go a lot faster if we all work together. So the reason I do these webinars is to educate people on coming in. Now, here's what's kind of interesting is that when you sign up and you sign up under crowdrising.net, blah, 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 /ref/biz Aaron, you are not going to be placed under me. You are also, this is peer-to-peer direct, which means money is getting paid directly from one user to another user. There is no holding, there is no processor in the middle. You choose how you want to get paid. You say, I could take Bitcoin or PayPal or Payza, whatever you want to say. And then I say, okay, I use Bitcoin, so I'm going to just send you Bitcoin directly. You approve my account, and that moves me up to the next level. That's how it works. You deal directly with somebody, and you only deal directly with somebody one time. Because the next time, so this is my $20 person, the next time it's $40 to this person, and now I just deal with this person one time. And then the next time I want to do it, it's $60. And I'm going to send $60 to this person so they can level me up again. And again, I only deal with them one time. But when your first 5 people, and So here you are, and you're so happy, and you invited 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they all signed up, and they're all happy, and they leveled up because you educated them well, and they each put in their $20. All those $20 go directly to you. When you have your 5 people signed up and they each paid $20, that's done. Your level 1 is complete. They each get to have 5 people in their level 1. Tick, 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 tick. Yep. Now all of these people pay this person $20. So now this person has $100. They're happy. They want to level up. They're going to pay, well, let's just say this is me. Here, that's my hair, because that's what I usually look like. They're going to pay me $40. And that's how I'm very excited too, because I already have my 5 people. So actually, you would be in my second line or my third line. So it would be like, do you see what's happening? And then you educated them and they invite their 5 people. These 5 people all pay their 20 here. This person's excited about getting 20. So they are going to pay you 40. And then you're excited to get up there and you're going to pay the person who invited me 60. Isn't that neat? And we just keep inviting people and building. No, there's actually the one question is, are you seeing growth at the same rate in each account, or is one going better, faster? I am only putting my efforts into Biz Erin right now. The reason is this one is the one that's growing a little steady. It's going better, but I think I did a disservice, honestly, when I told people about getting spillover, because I created like a lot of lazy followers. So I have a lot of people sitting around and then they email me occasionally and ask me where their people are. And I'm like, did you invite 5 people? The problem is, if you set people up to expect to get things for free, they're going to expect to get them for free. So now that is why I have changed it and said, this is what you need to do. I actually don't want people to come in who aren't going to fulfill 3 levels and invite 5 people. I can certainly help you with closing the sales. That's the thing. Like, if you have somebody and they're interested, you can send them to me and I will talk them through it and get them signed up. That's not a big deal. I won't even make $20, right? They're going to be somewhere down here. They might even be, let's see if that's me, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they could be like 4 levels away. So I'm not even going to see anything from them for a lot of turns. Eventually, if they get their people in, then they will, yes, I'll see the benefit, but not right away. Like, this is all about just growing this team. The reason I am focusing on this one is because I don't want to dilute it too much. This Solis one over here is strictly under somebody who is supposed to be doing a lot of spillover, and they're only giving spillover to people who need it. And so I want to stay in the needy part. I know that sounds weird, but that's what the strategy was. So like, build this one up, keep building this one, and then this is kind of my experimental one to let's see what happens. So far, nothing. Honestly, so far nothing happened. So I could start putting people in there, but I would rather just see what we can do with the one line before we go and start messing it up with the other line. Okay, so that is how this works. And unfortunately, I cannot keep my beautiful drawings. I have to erase them to move on to the next slide. But that's how this works. Sign up, level up, invite 5 people. It might take more than 5 invitations to have 5 people come on, and that's okay. That's where your part of this comes in. If it took you an hour to get 5 people in, then basically you made like $100 an hour. If it's going to take you longer than that, the most important thing is you just keep telling them, here, we got to do these 3 steps. If we all do our 3 steps, we're going to be doing really well. And you're going to max out your level 1 pretty quickly. And then you can actually manually place people where you want to. So you can build your power lines down without just having them randomly placed. If you go right here and you sign up, what's going to happen is you're going to be randomly placed into one of my level 2. Because like I said, my level 1 is full. So you're going to be automatically given to one of those people. And it happened yesterday, actually. I have to make a landing page for a brand new person who came in. The person under me, their sponsor, brought them in, got them paid, and now they're going to get a landing page. So that's the other thing. Let's talk about that. Why join? Why join Biz Aaron? Well, one, I'll help you talk to people so that they understand the benefits. 2, you'll get yourself your very own, I'm going to call it a fancy landing page with your link on it. So now you can start building your line going down, down, down. And 3, why? Because, I don't know, I'm a friendly face. That's not really that friendly looking. There. Ta-da! Because I'm relaxed. Okay, that's just weird. Anyway, you get some things. Oh, and I made banners too. I'm going to make better banners. The ones I have are actually kind of embarrassing. It looks like a second grader. No offense, second graders, if you're watching, but it's actually a really terrible banner. So I'd really like to make a better one. But you get banners to use so you can advertise too. And you get your fancy landing page, and I'll help you close sales. And we're relaxed and we have a good time. Okay, let's move on with my presentation. So, it'll let me. Yeah, the earnings disclaimer. You are not guaranteed to make anything because it all depends on what you do in terms of how much you promote and how much you put in to getting the people in. If you do the 3 steps, and those are my proprietary 3 steps, I made those up myself, but it's pretty solid as a strategy. If you do those and you educate people to do the same, you're going to be doing well. If you sit back and wait, then I still think you'll do well, but I can't tell. I don't know when. That's what I won't know. I won't know when you'll start doing well. So crowd rising. We talked about this. Here's where the numbers come. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it is 1,000. Okay. So you come in under someone and you're going to pay them 20. When you're ready to level up, and all of these are you're going to pay the person, someone else, 40. And you're going to pay someone else 60. And you'll pay someone else 100. Remember, these are not coming out of your pocket, but this is essentially when you really are going to actually get up to this stage, and I'm not even sure why you would. I'll explain that in a minute. But you are going to be paying one person one of these one time. Okay, one person, one of these levels, one time. And that's how you move up. So here's the interesting part though. So let's say you are the stage 1. You're going to get 5 of these. So you will get 100. When you level up to stage 2, you get 25 of these. And that's where you get your 1,000. Because each of your 5 has 5, right? 5 times 5, 25. So they're all doing this as under an assumption that you're maxing out the levels. Level 4, you'll get 125 people paying you 60, and that's over here. 125 paying 60. You know, that's not so bad, but each of these levels maxes out at 5. So here's where it gets interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing. Now you'll have 625 people paying you 100 for 62,500. Even if you stopped there and you were able to do this over like the next year, that's not so bad. That's pretty good. But let's say you get to stage 5. So you're going to pay someone 200. Now you are all the way up to stage 5. All these other people, how many people? Potential of 3,125 would pay you 200 each so that they could level up to stage 5. And that's for 625,000. Now, they do have projections all the way to level 10, and I'll explain something though. Up to level 4, there's a maximum of 5 people that can be at each level. At level or stage 5, however you want to call it, there is no longer a 5-person minimum. That means you could have 10 people. You could have as many people as you want on stage 5. So more than 3,125 people could potentially give you $200, because you don't have to have, each of these people can have way more than 5 people on their level 5. There is no longer a limit. This is a bit of an old slide because what I just heard is they've added 10 more levels. I guess for people to keep growing, I don't know. But these ones up here are all Bitcoin. They're all Bitcoin. You won't be able to do anything but Bitcoin on these upper levels. And it seems to me if you got to level 6 and you just had people paying you the 300 at level 6 all the time, and you actually made 4 million, or let's just say you only had a quarter of that. So let's just say you made $1 million. Are you really going to complain? Probably not. But it might just seem interesting, like, to just keep leveling up, because maybe there is somebody underneath you who is like cuckoo and they want to level up too, all the way up to here. And all of these are just going to come out of what you made from the level below. So that's why it's only ever $20 out of your pocket. It's totally bizarre and fairly unlikely, I'm going to say, that your level 10, your actual level 10 maxes out to 9 million people and you're getting paid $11 billion. Or even your level 10 and you're getting $9.6 billion. It's just silly, right? The numbers are silly, but that's how the math adds up. So that's why we say it. I don't even know if you'd ever get there. I'm still at level 3. I'm just waiting. I've had a few stage 2s donate to me. Like I said, my stage 1 is maxed out. So once I get some more of these 3s, and I do have a few people on 4 and 5, but they don't have people underneath them to 4 and 5. So they're not going to be paying up yet. So anyway, that's why it helps to get everything built down. This is a long explanation today, but I think it's important. Okay, so this is what we talked about. Remember step 2, bonus, remember what step 2 was? Yes, pay 20. If you stayed on level 1 and you just stayed there, and you're going to wait for all your 5 people to join, and maybe you don't tell people right away, maybe you kind of forget about, step 3 and you get a couple trickle downs or whatever. If you stay here and then you get this person and Johnny Results, we'll just call this Johnny Results. Johnny Results wants to get his people under. And now Johnny Results has these people, and these people are like, oh my gosh, I love this. I have to move up to level 2. If you're still on the $20 level and you never go up to level 2, Johnny Results people cannot, oops, I erased Johnny. Johnny Results people cannot level 2 you. They can do here, and if they got to go here, it's going to be blocked. If you stay at level 1, you cannot take a level 2 donation. See? So this is actually going to go to someone else, and it'll just skip you. It even gives the option in the back office, hey, the person you're about to donate to never up-leveled. Do you want to ask them to up-level, or do you want to just skip them? They can just skip you. They don't have any obligation to ask you and say, hey, do you mind up-leveling so I can pay you? They can just skip you. And then their donation will go to someone else. And if this person wants to do that too, they're going to get blocked, and it's going to skip you again. This will continue happening to you if you do not level up. So it's recommended that you come in and you do your $20, and then you do, where's my pen? There it is. You do level 1, and you do level 2, and maybe level 3. It's recommended that you do it that quickly. However, you don't have to have this come out of your pocket. If you do the 3 steps, step 1, step 2, step 3, you'll have plenty to do this, and then you can get here too. So that is the important announcement. So this is just more of the chart. I'm actually going to go a little bit quicker today because we're almost out of time. But there's a lot of potential here and not a lot of work to do. The thing is, you have to be able to have people do step one, sign up, and follow through on step two. So many people don't, and I'm really confused why. Like, if you know that good things are coming and it's $20, you might say, oh, I don't have $20 today. I'll bet you could find $20 to make this happen. It just seems like $20 is like a small amount to put and sit in this when you can definitely turn that into 100 and probably a lot more. Probably. Okay. Let me come back. I'm going to say stop sharing screen. My camera's back. Okay. Find me. Okay. There. That is your quick and dirty. That wasn't even very quick. A little bit dirty. Crowdrising. I just think it's so chock full of potential. Here, let's see. Crowdrising. And I'm going for these because the entry is so low. That's what I'm focusing on right now. Just sharing things where it's low barrier of entry. Okay. So we have these two. There we go. Check them out. Any questions? Any questions that come in? You can always watch this. The replays have been doing pretty well. Getting quite a few replays. And I don't know why you wouldn't want to do these, especially if you're looking to make the passive income online. Oh, I was mentioning something funny. When I was doing my scam search for THW to see what came up, see if like the company behind this is not legitimate or anything. I came across, and I don't live in Phoenix, but it was the Phoenix Craigslist. Somebody put an ad out as THW looking to hire people. Job starts July 4th. I was like, that's clever to get some people in. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do one of those. But right now I'm going to stick with my Revshare credits because I already have them. Okay. I think that's it for today. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.